Hey there, 8th graders. Welcome to today's Explainer. So, today we're diving into a literal communication superpower. And the crazy thing is, you already have it, even if you don't realize you're using it yet. We're looking at the foundations of language, specifically how making a point or presenting a claim isn't just about the words coming out of your mouth. It's actually about how your body language can completely back up or absolutely destroy the strength of your message. I mean, think about a time you tried to convince your parents to let you stay up late, right? Or maybe when you gave a book report in front of the class, your body was talking just as loudly as your voice.
To anchor everything we're doing today, let's take a quick look at Colossians chapter 4, verse 6. It tells us, "Let your speech always be gracious, seasoned with salt." Now think about what salt actually does to a meal. It doesn't, turn a potato into a steak. It doesn't change the food entirely, but it brings out the absolute best flavors. It enhances it. So, gracious, well-seasoned speech, it's not just about picking the perfect, fancy vocabulary words. It's really about how those words are physically delivered. Your body language, your posture, your facial expressions, those are the salt. They make your words impactful, easy to digest, and super compelling to whoever is listening to you.
All right, here's our roadmap for today's Explainer. First, we'll uncover the unspoken message. Second, your core nonverbal tools. Third, habits to avoid. Fourth, tone meets message. And finally, number 5, the godly learner.
Okay, let's jump right into section 1, the unspoken message and why body language really matters.
So, have you ever listened to someone who had a really smart point to make, but they looked like they wanted to be literally anywhere else in the world? Yeah, we've all been there. A great message can entirely lose its power if your body sends the wrong signal. So, what exactly are we talking about here? Well, nonverbal cues are simply the elements of communication, like your eye contact, your posture, your gestures, that help an audience trust and understand you without using a single word. When you master this unspoken language, you become a highly effective speaker. And guys, this isn't just for speech class. This matters whether you're presenting a huge science project, speaking up in your youth group, or even interviewing for your first part-time job. People are always reading your body before they ever process your words.
Moving right along to section 2, your core nonverbal tools. We're talking posture, eye contact, and gestures. It's time to put on your communication tool belt and unpack the 3 absolute must-have tools for success. And what's incredibly interesting here is how simple these 3 actions are, yet how dramatically they change your presence. First up is posture. You want to stand with your shoulders back and your feet firmly planted. Don't sway back and forth like a tree in the wind, okay? Plant those feet. It instantly signals authority and confidence. Second is eye contact. You need to maintain eye contact with different parts of your audience. Don't just stare at your teacher or, stare at your shoes. Actually look at your peers. It tells them, hey, I see you, and this message is for you. And third, gestures. Use your hands naturally to emphasize important points. If you're talking about a huge problem, let your hands show how big it is. These 3 tools work together like magic to build immediate trust with whoever is listening.
Next up, section 3, habits to avoid, so you don't distract from your words.
Now, of course, with good tools come some bad habits that we really need to break. You do not want to distract from your brilliant words. The crucial thing here is recognizing the kinds of movements that completely sabotage an otherwise strong claim. First up, pacing way too much around the room. Look, a little movement is totally fine, but if you're pacing back and forth like a caged lion, your audience is going to get dizzy and I'll stop listening to you. Second, fidgeting nervously. Clicking a pen, playing with your sleeves, constantly shifting your weight, these things draw the eye away from your face, and honestly, they just make you look unprepared. Third, crossing your arms. Even if you're just chilly, crossing your arms creates a literal, physical wall between you and your audience. It just looks defensive, closed off, and unwelcoming. If you catch yourself doing any of these, just take a deep breath, plant those feet, and let your hands drop to your sides. You've got this.
Let's dive into section 4. Tone meets message, aligning your voice and your body.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about your body, but now we really need to talk about how your voice aligns with that physical posture. Making sure your vocal tone perfectly matches the claim you're making, that is the secret sauce that makes your message truly believable. Let's really picture this contrast. Think about a slouching speaker. Imagine someone saying, "My project is the best one here," but their shoulders are completely slumped, they're staring at the floor, and their voice is just incredibly quiet and lethargic. Your claim might technically be super strong on paper, but your slouching makes the audience immediately doubt your confidence. Now flip that to a confident claim. Standing tall, making direct eye contact, gesturing naturally, and saying with a really bright, commanding voice, "My project is the best one here." Do you see the difference? Your tone and your body absolutely have to be teammates, not opponents. Let's see how this plays out in a normal, everyday situation. We call this giving mixed signals. Imagine your teacher asks if you double-checked your math on a test, right? And you look away, kind of shrug your shoulders, and say in this really high, hesitant voice, I'm sure? Well, your words are saying yes, but your tone and your body are absolutely screaming, I have absolutely no idea. Mismatched tone and words instantly confuse your listeners. You want to align them so perfectly that nobody ever has to guess if you actually believe what you're saying.
All right, to turn all these great concepts into actual real-world skills, here's your game plan. It's a quick, step-by-step procedure to put these tools into immediate practice. Step 1. Practice presenting a simple, 2-sentence claim using perfect posture and eye contact. Step 2. Record yourself giving a short speech on your phone. And yes, I know it feels super awkward, but watching it back is hands down the best way to evaluate your own nonverbal cues. Step 3. Identify 3 distracting habits that you personally need to avoid. Step 4. Watch a speech online. Maybe it's a famous historical speech or even a great sermon, and jot down their nonverbal strengths. And Step 5. Write out a brand new claim and explicitly describe the physical cues you're going to use to present it.
And finally, Section 5. The Godly Learner, focusing on wisdom and righteous choices.
So why are we spending so much time learning how to be powerful, persuasive speakers? What's the ultimate goal here? Well, here at HeroesMart Academy, we believe deeply in intertwining biblical morality with your education. And the reason is simple. Education without morality can actually hurt. Think about it. If we teach you how to be an incredibly persuasive, confident speaker, but we never teach you to value truth and kindness, you could use those amazing skills to deceive or manipulate other people. Knowledge and intelligence alone just aren't enough. They must lead to wise, God-honoring choices. We don't just want to make you a more capable speaker. We want to help you become a truthful, righteous one.
This whole idea is perfectly captured in Romans chapter 8, verses 6 and 7. It says, "For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace." As you pursue real academic excellence in your communication, you have to carefully keep your mind spiritually centered on God, on truth, and on wisdom. When your mind is in the right place, those powerful nonverbal communication skills you're building right now, they're going to naturally be used to bring life, peace, and grace to absolutely everyone you speak to.
So 8th graders, I want to leave you with this final, incredibly important question to chew on as we wrap up today's explainer. You've got the tools. You know exactly how to plant your feet, look people right in the eye, and speak with a tone that perfectly matches your message. The question is, how will you use your education and your new, confident voice to honor God this week? Take these tools out into the real world, season your words with salt, and let your confidence shine. See you next time.